The oldest stories aren't just tales, they're maps for transformation. In Genesis, Avram and Sarai, old and childless, are promised descendants as numerous as the stars. But first they must change not their location but their very names. This isn't just a historical account, it's a blueprint for inner transformation. Philosopher Mulat Tazabu suggests reality is like a dream, and our names are the first cages we accept. Avram, meaning exalted father, must become someone new. Sarai, my princess, must also let go of her limited identity. Their name changes mark a profound internal shift, a symbolic death and rebirth. The story whispers to receive the ultimate promise: you must be willing to become someone else entirely. Imagine your own name, the identity you cling to. What if it's a beautiful cage holding you back from your true potential? Avram and Sarai's transformation is a guide for us all. It's not about faith and reward, but about awakening to a larger self. The journey begins with letting go of who you think you are. Only then can you step into a new, boundless reality. This ancient tale is a call to transformation for you, for me, for everyone. What if waking life is just another dream? In dreams, everything feels real, until we wake up. Philosopher Mulat Tazabu argues our waking world is also a projection, a story our minds tell us. Our names, our histories, our egos, these are just roles in the dream. Avram and Sarai represent this ego-bound state, limited by their personal stories. The promise of countless descendants is a metaphor for infinite creative potential, but the ego, defined by lack, can't access this. To awaken, Avram and Sarai must transcend their identities. The name change is the moment of waking up. Ego death, not physical death. It's the realization that we are not just characters but the consciousness behind the story. The story invites us to question our reality and reclaim our true power. Awakening is seeing the world as it truly is. Fluid, limitless, and alive. Avram's transformation to Avraham is more than a name change, it's a spiritual evolution. Avram means exalted father, a noble but limited identity. The addition of the Hebrew letter he, symbolizing the divine breath, infuses him with universal spirit. Avraham becomes father of a multitude, his identity expanding beyond tribe and self. This is the essence of ego death, dissolving the personal I to become a vessel for the universal. Avram's story is a parable of consciousness moving from striving and separation to unity and flow. The divine breath opens him to the infinite. He is no longer just a man, but an archetype, a channel for creative life. The drop realizes it is the ocean. This transformation is available to all of us. It's about letting go of personal achievement and embracing a larger cosmic identity. The story is not about the past, but about the possibility within each of us. Avraham's journey is the journey from ego to awakened self. The divine breath is the key to this awakening. Will you let it in? Sarai's transformation mirrors Avram's, revealing a universal truth. Sarai means my princess, an identity defined by possession and limitation. The letter Yud, signifying my, is replaced by he, the divine breath. She becomes Sarah, princess in a universal sense, no longer owned or confined. Her identity expands from personal to archetypal, embodying the noble feminine for all. Both Avraham and Sarah let go of roles rooted in ownership and limitation. The story teaches that both masculine and feminine aspects of us must awaken. We all have a Sarai within identities tied to relationships, roles, and possessions. True power comes from releasing the my and embracing the universal. The divine breath transforms us from limited to limitless. Sarah's story is a lesson in letting go and becoming who we truly are. The journey is about releasing smallness for greatness. Will you answer the call? Genesis 17 is a manual for spiritual awakening. Ego death isn't annihilation, it's liberation. Avram and Sarai's old identities were built on separation and possession. The name change is the symbolic death of this limited self. Avraham and Sarah represent unity with the whole. The promise of infinite descendants is not about possession, but about becoming one with life's endless flow. To receive this, they had to die to their old selves and awaken to a new consciousness. In this higher reality, miracles are natural. Letting go of ego unlocks this potential. The name change tears down the walls of separation. By accepting new names, they say yes to the universe. They surrender their small kingdoms to become citizens of the cosmos. The ultimate trade: lose the illusion of separateness, gain the reality of the universe, die as a drop, awaken as the ocean. This story is about you right now. Your name, your identity, your story are your Avram and Sarai. They're useful, but they're also cages. Like them, you're offered a promise, a reality vaster than your current self can imagine. The journey is from ego to awakened consciousness. The divine breath is available to all, it's the awareness behind your thoughts. Awakening means letting go of old stories and embracing a larger self. It's a shift from, what can I get, to, what can flow through me. Listen for the whisper of a new, sacred name, one that connects you to the cosmos. The journey begins with a single, conscious breath. It begins with the willingness to let go. The ancient promise still echoes, awaken from the dream and remember your infinite nature. The story is yours to live. Will you take the first step?